Hello everyone, it's me, Elemental Heroes, and today we're reading Season 5, Episode 2. Let's get started. Alright, Season 5, Episode 2, Part 2, Fusion. While Christian and Jediah went to Homeworld for advice from the Diamonds, the other heroes were left alone, giving the villains a chance to take over. With their powers drained, the heroes were now left defenseless. It was now up to Jediah and the Chosen One to save the day. Christian and Jediah had just came back from Homeworld. Huh? Where is everyone? Jediah asked. They all then noticed the van was flipped on its side and a trail on the ground. Oh no, this is bad, said Christian. They then decided to follow it. A few minutes later, the trail led them to the villain's base. I've got a bad feeling about this, said Jediah. They then went inside the base. I made it so they could flip it up. Alright. As they looked around, they saw the heroes in a giant cage. Guys, they shouted. What happened to you? Christian asked. The villains, they stole our powers, Jerry said weakly. You need to get out. It's a trap, said Jamil. Right. They're all in a cage and their colors are gone. Suddenly, the villains appeared in front of them. Surprise, they said. Your friend's powers are mine, they continued. If they don't have their powers, then they can't fuse, said Jediah. We'll just have to fuse ourselves, said Christian. Jediah and Christian then fused together to create Soul. Soul had wings like the villains, but it was made of fire, and his hair was glowing yellow. His hands and legs were also made of fire, and energy was coursing through his gems. Right there. This ends here, said Soul. I will not be beaten again, said the villains. They then flew out of the building. We'll be right back, said Soul. He then flew after them. This is the end, heroes, said the villains. They then began to fight. The villains tried to shoot the void orb at Soul that he used to stop the other heroes from using their powers. Soul then made a shield full of energy to block it. Right there. The villains then summoned their minions. Oh, no you don't, said Soul. Soul then used his powers to summon a giant volcano that shot out flaming meteors that rained down on the villains and their minions. Right here, Dante, which I mentioned, the person I mentioned in the last video, helped make this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright. No! The villain shouted. While they were distracted, Soul used his powers to steal back the heroes' powers. My power! The villain shouted. While the villains were busy dodging the meteors, Soul then went back inside, freed the other heroes, and gave them their powers back. Oh, that's so much better, said Kal-El. Let's finish this, said Soul. The heroes then all fused together into one giant hero. Their gems then also fused together, creating a new diamond called Fury Diamond. And right there. Amazing. I know. They then flew out of the building. It's over, villains, said Fury Diamond. The Fury then shot a giant elemental beam up in the air and uncorrupted the entire world. Oh no, said the villains. The Fury then shot another beam at the villains that completely destroyed them once and for all. And with that, the greatest of villains were finally defeated. The end. Alright, moving on to episode 3. And I'm gonna say before I show you that next page, I'm just gonna say, prepare yourselves for what's about to happen. For this episode might be one of the most, I don't know, emotional or disturbing episodes of them all. So prepare yourselves. Right there. Season 5, Episode 3, A Child. Okay, I'm ready. It's been 2 years since the villains were defeated, and the heroes were all relaxing. Little did they know their lives were about to change forever. "Hey guys," said Jediah. "Have you seen Christian?" he asked. "No, we haven't seen him anywhere," said Jamil. Jediah then started to get a little worried, since he hadn't seen Christian at all for a while. A few minutes later, the heroes saw a bright light coming from outside. They then all ran outside. Suddenly, a portal opened in front of them. At that moment, both the Chosen One and Pink Diamond stepped out of the portal. My goodness, why am I doing this? This was Christian's idea. I swear, it was all his idea. "Christian, where were you?" Jediah asked. "Guys, I have something to tell you," said Christian. "What is it?" Carla asked. Why? Anyways, "I'm going to be a father," said Christian. "What?" they all shouted. They then noticed that Pink Diamond had a child. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am honestly so glad that I did not draw Pink Diamond with a child, as they say. Anyways, let's go. "So that's why you were gone for so long," said Jeremiah. "I'm so sorry," said Christian. "What for?" Azia asked. "We really enjoyed being friends with you guys," said Pink. "But all good things must come to an end," said Christian. "What are you talking about?" Jedi asked. "Take care of him for me," Christian replied. Oh my goodness, no. Christian and Pink Diamond then... I'm not gonna say that. For the last time. Suddenly, both Christian and Pink's body started glowing. Their gems then merged together along with their bodies. Finally, they both then permanently merged together to make their newborn child, Jake John. Right there. Oh my goodness. Why? Why am I here right now? "Christian!" they all shouted. Hello," said Jake. "My name is Jake John," he continued. The heroes then noticed that Jake wasn't a baby, but a toddler. "Wait, you're a toddler?" Jedi asked. I guess so," Jake replied. "Who are you guys?" Jake asked. "You don't remember me? You don't remember us?" Jedi asked. "No," Jake replied. The heroes were left completely confused and speechless. The only thing they could do is go to the diamonds for help. They then went to Homeworld. On Homeworld, they quickly went to the diamonds. "Guys, we need help," Jedi shouted. "Christian and Pink Diamond turned into this thing," said Jeremiah. "Oh, we knew this was going to happen," said Yellow Diamond. "Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it," said Blue Diamond. The heroes then noticed that White Diamond was nowhere to be seen. "Wait, where's White?" Jedi asked. "You see, White hasn't left her room in years," said Blue Diamond. And right there, and you could see Jake, he's so tiny compared to the rest of them. He's so tiny. Alright. "You guys are really big," Jake said nervously. "Come on, guys. We gotta go home," said Jediah. They then went back home. "Can someone please tell me what's going on?" said Jake. The heroes then told Jake everything. "Wow, so Christian was my dad?" "Oh, wow," Jake asked. "Yep," Jedi replied. You guys You guys, you... Wait, what? Sorry, I was reading. I guess you'll have to live in his room, he continued. Okay, said Jake. He then went to his new room. What do we do now? Noah asked. We move on, Jedi replied. What about Christian? Jeremiah asked. This isn't about Christian, Jedi replied. From now on, everything must be about him, he continued. Things won't be the same without him, though, Jamil said. We'll just have to live with that, said Jediah. It's what he would have wanted, he continued. The end. Okay, that'll do it all for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.